Hi, hello. This video we solve section 8.7, question number 8. This is about home mortgage. First part, we need to find the monthly payment for the 20-year 7% option. So let's go to TI-84 calculator. We're gonna use the TVM solver. Let's go to apps, finance, TVM solver, and the first entry is the total number of payments over the 20-year, the lifetime of the mortgage. So it's 12 times a year multiplied by 20 years. So if you choose that option, 20-year 7% option, then you pay that many times monthly payment. 12 months a year for 20 years, so 12 times 20. I% 7% is the annual interest rate is given. PV present value for the loan is gonna be the money you borrow from the lender. So let's see what's the price of the cabin. The price of the cabin is 65,000, and the bank demands 5% down payment, so you need to borrow 95% of the price of the cabin, right? So 65,000. So the present value of the loan is gonna be 65,000 times 0.95. So I can just calculate right here. Well, you can do on your scratch paper and do the entry as well. So 65,000 is the cabin price, and you pay 5% down payment up front, and you need to borrow 95% of that much money. So that's the loan amount for PV. Monthly payment is the number we're trying to figure out, so I'm going to put the zeros to hold the place. Future value, you plan to pay back your loan in 20 years. So the future value of the loan is going to be 0. In 20 years, you want to owe nothing. P per Y, C per Y, both are 12. And now let's go back payment, solve payment, alpha, enter. So if you choose the 20-year 7% fixed option, every month you need to pay that much money. Let's see how do you round the number. Find the monthly payment for the 20-year option. Round to the nearest dollar as needed. Okay, round to the nearest dollar. Since this 7 is bigger than 5, we're going to round it up. So 479. 479. 479. The first part. Oops. Oh, it's crashed. Hold on 1 second. 8.7. I think it because past due, so it wouldn't let me to work on it. Give me 1 second. Let me reset the change the due date. It normally let me work on it. Change this to homework. 8.7 all the way down here. Still, what date today? Today is 14. So let's just change to 14. And then I'm able to work on to make this video. Alright, let's go back. Assignments 8.7. Yeah, this time it let me to get in. Number 8, I remember. Let's see if the number changes. Okay, the number changes. So I would have to redo the first part. Seems the cabin price is 60,000 this time. Annual interest rate is 7.5%. So we're gonna change those numbers, okay? The first entry is still 240, but annual interest rate this time is 7.5. It's something pretty straightforward change. Cabin price is 60,000. 60,123 times 0.95 and solve for payment. As you can see, I only changed the 2 entries, right? Very convenient, use this app. Alpha, enter. So this time round it down because this 1 is less than 5. The number you're gonna enter in the cell is gonna be 459. 459. 459. There we go. So that's the first part. Second part, we need to find the monthly payment if you choose the 30-year option. Knowing the 30-year also has the 7.5% as the annual interest rate. So just the number of years is different. Everything else is the same. Then all we need to do is to change the first entry. 30 years. So every year you pay 12 times for 30 years. So this time capital N equals 360. Everything else stays the same, and then solve for payment. Alpha, enter. 5 is bigger than or equal to 5, so we're going to round it up. The monthly payment is going to be $399. $399. If you choose the 30-year option, a lot less, right? Not too much less, but like $60 less. Part 3, calculate the total cost of interest for both mortgage options. How much does the buyer save in interest with the 20-year option? Okay, so we are going to calculate the total cost of interest for both and then find the difference. That's the third part. Yeah, we're gonna use the numbers we got earlier. So I need to remember 459. This one is 399. It says the first one. I need to do some calculation. Give me 1 second. What we can do is we can make a table, No, actually, I had this video made one time before. Let's make a table here. Total cost, right? So plan A, let's say this is plan A, 20-year. Plan B is 30-year. Let's do the total cost. For the 20-year option, let's see how much you pay back over the lifetime of the mortgage over the 20 years. You pay $459 every month for 20 years, so that is 240 payments, 12 times 20. So that's how much you pay. But you do not borrow this much. So use that money that amount to minus the cabin is 60 grand, right? 60 grand times 0.95. So this is the money you borrow. This is the money you pay back. So the difference would be the interest, right? So I'm gonna do that on my handheld calculator. You can do this on your calculator. I don't have to go back and forth to switch the thing. So 459 times 240 minus parentheses 60 grand 1 2 3 4 times 0.95. So the total cost for the 20-year mortgage option is 53160 is 53 grand $160. So that's plan A, 20-year, fixed at 7.5%. Let's now do the 30 year. So 30 year, every month you pay $399 for how many payment? 30 year, 12 times a year for 30 years. That is a 360 payment. That's the money you pay back the bank. Of course, the bank require you pay more than you borrow, right? Let's see how much you borrow. You borrow 60 grand times 0.95. You borrow that much money, right? So let's see what's the total cost of that. 399 times 360 and the minus parentheses 60 grand times 0.95. 86,640. That's true. The first plan does save money. The difference, how much they save. So we're gonna use 86,640 to minus 53,160. The difference is 33,480. $33,480. Let's see the number. Use the answers from 1 and 2. Find the answer. Okay, so let's enter 33,480. Here we go. Do you see that?